Hi team, just wanted to make a quick video today about the collective and what we're moving through and what we're clearing. So I've had a lot of emotions come up for me over the last couple of months. Lots of anger, lots of fear and desperation and grief. But I had a very strong message when I was under quantum hypnosis the other day to share that the collective are actually clearing out the deepest, darkest level on the emotional scale, which is shame. Now, I didn't recognize any of this as shame for me. So it's interesting. And I just want you to take a moment and wonder if actually there's an aspect of shame in what you might be going through or what you might be processing. If you haven't heard me talk about it before, I love David Hawkins' map of consciousness scale. Little image is super helpful to explain how the emotional scale works and how we process through it. So go and look that up. Yes. And the other message that came through was that due to society and conditioning, that this is something that everyone's going through, but because of the conditioning, the men are struggling more so to face their shame and process their shame. So it's for us women in our roles as practitioners and guides at this time to really support any of our super male practitioners that are out there, really supporting people with emotional and energetic healing work. There's loads of them there. So if we support them as much as possible so that they can support the men, because sometimes that's what they need. There's some wonderful men support groups in my area that have been set up recently. And sometimes, you know, that's fine. That's what you need. We have our sister groups and our sister circles, and sometimes that's just what we need. So that was the important message, really, to be looking at the shame and considering if that's what's coming up for you, or even if it looks like something different. Shame is a tricky one. And one of the things I would recommend best to do is to practice the heart coherence that I've already shown in other videos. And once you're in your heart coherence and you've got all your gratitude and you're feeling good, then you can do a visualization in your mind's eye. Now, don't worry if you find it hard to make pictures in your mind. You just make the intention, okay? Even if you don't see it, you just sort of know you're doing it in your imagination somehow, okay? You could make the intention to find a safe place. So whenever I do this, I end up in a place in nature at the beach, and there's always this beautiful, long, grand table. And what you're going to do is you're going to meet the other part of yourself. You're going to meet the part of yourself that's really experiencing and processing shame for whatever reason. You know, it's not our fault. It's just things that have happened in our life. So in your imagination, as you sit down there and you welcome in the other version of you, and you can just ask them questions, ask them what they need, give them what they need, give them love, give them support, give them knowledge, give them tools, give them anything that they ask for. And you can call your higher self in as well. And it's your own imagination, you know, anything goes there, and you are creator there. You know, anything that you needed to happen in real life that didn't happen, if a particular situation comes up in your mind, you can recreate the situation in the way you wished it had been. And this just offers a level of healing. And this technique can be completed alone. So once you've had your conversation, you've done all these things, you can ask that part of you, are you ready to integrate? And if they are, you can walk up to the other end of that table, give them a big embrace, and you'll find they just disintegrate into you, and they'll integrate and become whole with you in your imagination. If they don't want to, or that doesn't work, it might just mean that there's a bit more work to be done, and maybe you'll find the key to that in some more of my videos, or maybe you'll need to go and book in with one of the wonderful many practitioners that offer emotional, energetic healing work, because sometimes we just need some support. So yeah, that was it today. Take a look at your shame, guys. Okay, lots of love, everyone. Bye.